hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you're notified when we upload new video content, which is always going to be on a regular basis. But on the first to view, first to like, first to comment, first to share, and all that good stuff there. Alright, so basically, this is a review on Destiny's Child's album, Destiny Fulfilled, and this was released back in 2004. Alright, the artwork is of, obviously, the people of the group, or the girls, or the women of the group, Destiny's Child, around that era, which is Beyonce, Michelle, and Kelly. See, and I like how they got it in that order, because Michelle Williams, for some reason, I don't know why she always gets the short end of the stick. She always plays her own in that group. I'll explain it. Let me show you something later. I'll say it later. Alright, so basically, I like the artwork. It's very, if you look at their faces, like they're letting you know, yeah, our destiny has been fulfilled. Like, we've done everything. Now it's time to move on, which is what they've done for their career. And they've been successful at it. All three of them. Like, literally, all three of them. Kelly Rowland's done her thing in the R&B thing. So is Beyonce, also in the pop world as well, and Michelle on the gospel thing. Like, do you know how rare it is for a group to have solo success like that? That shit is fucking rare. But anyway, so yeah, but the tracks. So there's basically 11 tracks. There's Lose My Breath, Soldier featuring T.I. and Lil Wayne. Then there's Cater to You, T-Shirt, Is She the Reason, Girl, Bad Habit, If, Free with Love, and Love. Alright, so basically, do I have a favourite song of this album? No, not really. Actually, no, do I? Yeah. I believe one of my favourite tracks is Cater to You. And it's like, ever since I heard that song, I never knew the actual meaning and the lyrics of the song when I first heard it. Like, literally first heard it back in that time, yeah. But, you know, as I get older and listening back to it recently, like, I can see why I like that, like, the lyrics from that song and the way it's all done as well. Because, in fact, no, I normally take one song out of context and whatever. In fact, there's going to be two songs I'm going to do. Alright, so Cater to You and Soldier. So, let's talk about Cater to You. It's talking about the feminine aspect of women. Just women being women in a relationship. Like, their role as a woman in a relationship. That's essentially what it is. There's no other way to explain it. And I just gravitate towards that, and I like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, when I say I like that, I'm talking about as a man. Like, I want to be catered to. I want to be treated like a king. I want to, you know what I mean? I want these things. But for me to be able to do that, this is why I talk about Soldier. And I'm not just talking about me. Let's just talk about you. Like, let's say if you're a man and you want to be catered to, you want to be treated as a king, you want to be, you know what I mean? Like, everything, you know, these women are talking about in that song Cater to You, you want to experience that. Yeah? You want to experience that. And you can only experience that by actually being a soldier. And what I mean by that, and what they actually mean, even if they're saying if you're starting saying hood, what they are really talking about in a nutshell is they want a guy that has like alpha male traits, basically. They want an alpha male. Even in the song Lose My Breath, right? One of them, I can't remember who it was who was singing it, but there was a part where they said, she said, I know the difference between a man and an adolescent. So basically, she knows what a man is, and she knows what adolescence is, and she doesn't want an adolescent. She wants a man. She wants a man. Do you know what I mean? So it's interesting how these things intertwine. And yeah, for me personally, what I'm what I'm trying to yeah, what for me personally, listening to that track as I got old, well, around those time, the Soldier track, I never understood what it really was about. Now I do, and I'm able to explain to you what it really means. So it's just developing yourself as an alpha male, which is developing yourself as a man. That's essentially it. And um, and if you're a woman watching this, look, if you think about it, if you really think about it properly, right? Beyonce is very smart. And when I say she's very smart, I guarantee you, if you were to look in deeper into um, Jay-Z and Beyonce's relationship, their marriage or whatever, you can tell she's feminine and he's masculine. You understand? Like, she knows her role as a woman and he knows his role as a man. And they both work together well, and they're essentially a power couple. You understand? They still do their individual things, but then they come together and do certain things as well. And then, do you know what I mean? Like, if you look at it, it just makes sense. So to me, looking back at it now, it's like, I get it. Like, I absolutely get it. But anyway, let me not just waffle, because I feel like I'm waffling now. Look, essentially what you need to do is, if you're a woman watching this, develop yourself as a pure feminine woman and learn what your role is as a woman. Yes, the Destiny Child have more or less alluded to it in Cater to You, but in the course we go into it a little bit more deeper and in more into detail. Yeah? And if you're a man watching this, develop yourself as a soldier, as a thoroughbred alpha male. No, it doesn't mean that you gotta be heard. It doesn't mean you gotta have street credibility. You know what I mean? You can have an alpha male aura about you when you actually develop those traits that are naturally within you. Yeah? Because remember in that Lose My Breath song, one of the bars is about them knowing the difference between a man and an adolescent. They want a man, and a man is an alpha male essentially. Yeah, even though there's two different types of male, the beta male and the alpha male, they still want an alpha male, because the beta male is, you won't even get into that debate right there. But anyway, so the link to that is in the description box below. I can't remember the Akibulan Trust, and you get access to online courses such as Roles and Relationships, and that's where you're going to learn those vital pieces of information in roles and relationship, learn how relationships actually work, learn what your role is as a woman if you're a woman watching this, learn what your role is as a man if you're a man watching this, develop yourself as a thoroughbred alpha male if you're a man watching this, and you will also learn how to be a pure feminine woman if you're a woman watching this. Now, I'm going to give this album like a 9.5 out of 10. There's one particular song that one of my foster sisters used to play on a regular basis, because I remember the actual rhythm of it, which is She the Reason? Now, I don't know why she used to play that song. I do believe she probably played the whole song, but I just kept on hearing that song for some reason. I don't know why. I honestly don't know why. But yeah. And oh yeah, back to Michelle Williams as well. Like, and she plays a role, and that woman can blow, fam. Like, I don't know what song it was. I can't remember what song it was. But I think it's the song Through With Love. Yeah, I think it's that song. Like, you felt her pain. That's soul right there. That's someone singing with soul. So big up Michelle Williams each and every time. Even like I like her part in Lose My Breath as well. Like, most of her parts there, and even in other songs, not on this album, which I'm gonna do a review on later, God willing. She holds her own. Like, people need to put respect on Michelle Williams' name. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Leo gang and all that, but like, put respect on her name though. Get me? But yeah. Other than that, like I said, 9.5 out of 10. Link to the albums in the description box below. And remember, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, because you never know, the video you suggest might just be next.